in a funk. For the past month, my routine has been wake up, make myself a coffee, eat a granola bar, and then just go straight into working. I don't have any motivation to do anything more than that. Like, the idea of waking up early and making myself breakfast and going to the gym sounds awful. But also, it feels awful that I'm not doing any of that. So today we're gonna do our best to try to romanticize my life. We have 3 things that we're gonna do today to try to romanticize my life. The first thing that we're gonna do is have an actual morning routine. Number 2, we're going to get ready for the day. And number 3, we're gonna scrapbook. It's February 28th, and I made a promise to myself this year that the last day of the month, I'm gonna scrapbook and like print out photos just to like keep track of the year. So it's a good thing that I decided to do this today because, well, it worked out. Before we go downstairs, I want to start with morning gratitude and a meditation because I used to do this all the time and it just makes me feel so productive and good and grateful. And it's like, why wouldn't I want to start my day off like that? That's the question I ask myself every single day, but then I wake up and I'm just like, I have no motivation. I don't want to do anything. It's not that I don't want to feel those things. It's just hard to sometimes. And what's so frustrating is I'm so aware of it. Like when I wake up and I just immediately go on my phone and then I like go and make myself a coffee, I'm like, what are you doing? It's almost harder being aware of your self-destructing behavior because when I'm doing things that I know I shouldn't be doing, I feel like shit about it. It's just like I don't have the motivation to do anything about it. Whereas if I wasn't self-aware, I literally wouldn't care. Like, ignorance really is bliss. It must be so nice to just not care about anything and to just like go about life like, it's okay. Everything's great. I'm great. The world's great. Imagine thinking that right now. I'm just gonna do a little journaling in my phone. We're gonna do 3 things I'm grateful for, my intentions for the day, and a morning affirmation. Okay, 3 things I'm grateful for. Number 1, my morning coffee and breakfast, because that's literally all I can think about. All I want right now is my coffee. I've been obsessed with making an iced Americano with cold foam. Number 2, being able to spend the morning with my dogs. You become so appreciative of the little things when you go from working a job where you have to like drive into or like be there all day to working from home or working for yourself. Like, I remember when I would have to wake up early and go into work, I would dread leaving the dogs. It was like the worst thing. I felt so bad. I hated it. And when I was at work all day, all I would do is think about them. It's just so nice to be able to wake up with them and just like hang out with them and take care of them. And then number 3, finally feeling better and taking care of my PCOS. I'm going to do an entire video on my birth control journey, but so far I've really been liking it. I'm actually on my period right now, and this is the 2nd month that it's come on time, which is insane. I haven't been in any pain, and it's just wonderful. So I'll do an update video about that, but I'm just really happy, really grateful that things are going the way that they are. For my intention of the day, I wrote to show up for myself, and then for my affirmation, I wrote, I am constantly growing and evolving into a better person. Or at least trying to. We're gonna actually make breakfast today. I'm gonna try to make jalapeno bagels from scratch. I've never made a bagel, so I don't know why I think that I can make a jalapeno bagel, but we're gonna try it. I'm also gonna put on this playlist while I'm cooking. This is called The Cozy Coffee Shop. Jazz in the background. Good. They also smell phenomenal. So while those are baking, I'm gonna do a little workout, which I don't really want to do because I hate working out on an empty stomach. And the one time I don't actually have granola bars to hold me over while we make those. So we're doing a little fasted workout, which I hate. Oh, that was bad. That was inappropriate. Wait a minute. That was so uncalled for. That's exactly why I never make aesthetic videos, because I can't. Doing is getting ready for the day, even though I'm not going anywhere or doing anything. I mean, I am gonna go pick up my photos for my scrapbook at Walgreens, and I do have a meeting at 2:30, but that's about it. That's the only people that are seeing me. That's all I'm doing today. So I'm not gonna put on too much makeup. My lips have been so goddamn dry. I'm pretty sure it's from my new face wash, which I love. It is incredible, but I think I'm getting it on my lips, and that's why they're dried out. But like, you can't look at me right now and tell me then my face doesn't look different than it did like a couple months ago. I'm on my period right now. This is usually my ugly time of the month. This is usually when my skin is purging. This is usually when my face is swollen. It's crazy what balancing your hormones can do for you. I don't really want to do the rest of my makeup, but I think just like the act of sitting down and like doing a little something is better than nothing. I'm just wearing this sweater that I thrifted, and I forgot how much I love this sweater. And then these jeans are from American Eagle. I think they're like barrel jeans. And then my purse is from ASOS. Sunglasses are Amazon. And then I'm just wearing my slippers. Not very cute, but we're just going to Walgreens, so it's fine. I have 29 minutes until I get my meeting, so let's get to it. I'm gonna be honest, it's really hard to scrapbook when you don't really do much. January through like March are the slow months. It'll pick up. Who are we kidding? Probably not. The reason I decided to start scrapbooking is because I think about how my brothers have so many photos from their childhood, and I remember growing up and being pissed at my parents for not doing the same for me. Even my fiance has so many home videos. His mom took videos of everything. She was a vlogger before vlogging was a thing, and I just like don't have that to look back on. It felt very hypocritical that I would feel frustrated towards like my family members and this thing that I didn't have. Meanwhile, I'm doing the same thing now. Like, I'm not really capturing what I'm doing now. Like, obviously I post on social media, but I look at that as like my job. If TikTok going away has taught us anything, social media isn't there forever. So I just want to make sure that I have important photos and things that I want to remember in the physical form. This is a photo of a wedding venue that we looked at this month. This is what I wore to tour the wedding venue. We switched cover art for the podcast and switched our network. Valentine's Day dinner. I want to make it my goal to read at least one book a month. I just got into reading, but I'm really enjoying it. The Housemaid was incredible. I'm gonna go to Barnes & Noble tomorrow to pick up the second one. The last thing that I want to do is take some petals and put it in the book. Do flowers get moldy? Like if you don't dry them correctly? I think as long as I leave the book open while they're like dying, it'll be fine. I don't know. It's definitely not as cute as last month's, but I'm happy that I did it. We have the new cover art. We have the new animation for YouTube. Valentine's dinner and the flowers he got me for Valentine's Day. Photos to remember the trip looking at the venue. And then the book I read this month. And there you have it. February is over. I have 8 minutes until my meeting, so I'm gonna end today's video here. I honestly feel really good. I feel very productive. Sometimes it's hard to feel productive when you're not like working, like you're not doing hard work, but taking the time to take care of yourself is just as productive. And my intention was to show up for myself today, and I feel like I did. I hope that today's video reminds you to take it slow and appreciate the little things. That's really how you romanticize your life. Like, think about movies. It's all the little details that make a character or make a story. The main character isn't just sitting on their phone all day. But that's it for today's video. Follow me on my social media. Everything's in the description if you want to listen to Try Not to Care. There is a bug over there. Holy hell. Hello. If you want to listen to the podcast, that's linked below too. Everything's there for you. I'm here for you. I don't know. I don't know how to do goodbyes. Goodbyes are always so awkward. I'm being awkward. Okay. Love you. I'm gonna get up now. Bye.